Imagine everything around you, from the ground you stand on to the fleeting thoughts in your mind, is always moving, constantly pulsing with energy. Today, we discuss one of the universe's most mysterious and powerful principles. The law of vibration, the third Hermetic principle, states that nothing is still, everything is in motion. This principle, present in various cultures and traditions, is key to understanding the hidden workings of the universe. From ancient Hermetic texts to today's quantum physics, the idea that everything is always vibrating has been a core concept for those trying to understand the universe's secrets. The law of vibration is the third of the 7 Hermetic principles. These principles are the foundation of the spiritual teachings linked to Hermes Trismegistus. This law helps us see that movement is at the heart of all creation, and that nothing we see as matter is truly solid. At the most basic level, everything consists of energy, and this energy is always moving. This idea was groundbreaking in ancient times, going beyond what could be sensed with normal perception. The notion that everything vibrates is not unique to Hermeticism. It appears in many spiritual traditions. In Hinduism and the Vedic texts, for example, Om is seen as the original sound, the first vibration of creation that fills the entire universe. Ancient Egyptians and Greeks believed that understanding this cosmic movement was crucial for achieving harmony and wisdom, as they saw the universe as always flowing and changing. Heraclitus, for example, said that everything flows and that change is the only constant in life. For Hermeticism, vibration connects the visible and invisible, the physical and the metaphysical. This is why the law of vibration is essential for understanding the other Hermetic laws, as it helps us see how matter, mind, and spirit are connected. Matter is frozen light. The material world is basically light vibrating at a very low frequency. Each type of matter and energy has its own frequency, and this frequency defines the characteristics and reality of each object, being, or thought. Today, modern physics supports what the ancients suspected. In quantum physics, it is understood that the material world is made of atoms and subatomic particles that are always moving and vibrating. This constant movement creates the reality we see, even though it is much more fluid and temporary than our senses suggest. Einstein stated that everything in the universe is energy and vibration, and that the material world and energy are just different forms of the same thing. This idea is shown by the famous equation E equals mc squared, where matter, m, and energy, E, can be converted into each other. This principle fits well with the Hermetic view that everything is a vibrational expression of a single basic essence. In summary, the law of vibration is a fundamental part of Hermetic cosmology, teaching us that the universe is not just a collection of separate, inactive objects, but a single field of energy that is always moving. By understanding this law, Hermetic practitioners aim to connect with the highest vibrations in both mind and spirit, moving towards a deeper understanding of everything. To fully understand the law of vibration, it is important to connect it with modern science, especially quantum physics, which shows how matter and energy are always moving and vibrating at their core. Quantum physics demonstrates that what we see as solid matter is actually a dance of subatomic particles, protons, neutrons, and electrons, always moving. These basic components make up atoms, which are constantly vibrating at different frequencies. This vibration happens even when the atoms are supposedly at rest, and it is the basis of all matter. This means that every object, whether it's a grain of sand or a star, has its own vibrational frequency that, along with other particles and energies, forms its appearance. Even atoms, once thought to be the smallest parts of existence, are made up of smaller particles like quarks and gluons, which also vibrate all the time. This constant movement indicates that the universe is a complex network of vibrations, and as the law of vibration states, nothing is truly still. Everything that exists is always changing. The physicist Werner Heisenberg introduced the uncertainty principle, which states that it is impossible to precisely measure both the position and speed of a particle at the same time. This groundbreaking principle led scientists to understand that at the quantum level, matter does not have a fixed form, but moves and changes in waves of possibilities, appearing as particles again. Here, we see the essence of the Hermetic idea. Matter is temporary, a brief concentration of energy that is always moving and changing. These waves of possibilities are actually vibrations or energy changes that make up the quantum field. When we observe how particles behave, we find that observing them changes reality, affecting the vibration and frequency of what is seen. This suggests that the observer and what is being observed are connected in a vibrational field, where the observer's focus and awareness can directly change the outcome. The law of vibration is therefore closely connected to the law of mentalism, where mind and energy come together to create reality. If physical matter vibrates, then thoughts and emotions, which are also forms of energy, follow the same rule. Scientists and researchers today study how brain frequencies change based on a person's mental state. When we are relaxed, our brain produces low-frequency waves, known as alpha waves, while high mental activity and stress create higher frequency waves like beta waves. This mental vibration affects not only our body, but also the environment around us. Scientific studies show that thoughts and emotions create electromagnetic fields that interact with other nearby frequencies. Research by the HeartMath Institute in California shows that the human heart, for example, produces an electromagnetic field much stronger than the brain's. This field changes based on a person's emotional state, affecting both their own body and the environment. These findings suggest that by adjusting our internal vibration through meditation, mental focus, or intention, we can change not only our inner state, but also the outside world. Quantum scientists, including Niels Bohr and Max Planck, argue that the universe is like a hologram where matter, energy, and consciousness are linked and form one large network of vibrations. Therefore, the reality we experience can be seen as a result of these quantum vibrations. However, this reality can change, responding to the focus and frequency of those who observe it. Max Planck, the father of quantum theory and the person who coined the term quantum, said that everything is vibration. This idea of a quantum matrix is closely connected with Hermeticism, which suggests that the universe is a mental creation. Our external reality mirrors our internal vibrations. So by changing our internal frequency through spiritual practices, we can also change how we see things and the very nature of reality. If we know that matter and energy respond to vibration, we also understand that we can change our reality by altering our internal frequency. In quantum physics, there is the idea of resonance, where a higher frequency can change and lift a lower frequency. This idea of resonance is key to raising our consciousness and tuning into higher frequencies, like love, compassion, and harmony. According to the law of vibration, our highest and most harmonious thoughts and emotions connect us with these pure cosmic vibrations, creating a state of unity with everything. By building an elevated consciousness, we become in tune with universal energy, which allows us to change our perception, health, and even the events in our lives. In Hermetic thought, vibrations are not only limited to physical matter. Thoughts and emotions are also seen as forms of energy, each with its own vibrational frequency. As Hermes Trismegistus taught, the universe is always vibrating and includes not only what we can see and touch but also our inner states. Here, the law of vibration becomes very practical. Knowing that our thoughts and emotions emit frequencies allows us to change our reality by adjusting our inner vibration. Modern science has also studied and recognized the vibrational nature of thoughts. Scientists have found that the brain emits electromagnetic waves that match our thoughts and emotional states. These waves, which can be measured as alpha, beta, theta, and delta waves, show different levels of brain activity. For example, alpha waves are linked to relaxation, while beta waves occur during periods of focus and logical thinking. Each mental state has its own frequency, affecting both our body and the environment around us. A positive and constructive thought sends out a different frequency than one based on fear or negativity. Psychologist David Hawkins created a scale of consciousness that measures the frequency of various emotional and mental states. According to this scale, feelings like peace, love, and joy have high vibrations, while emotions like hatred, resentment, and guilt have lower frequencies. Hawkins noted that love and peace vibrate at a frequency high enough to change the environment and raise one's consciousness. This idea shows the power of the mind to influence the vibrational field around it. Just like thoughts, emotions are also vibrations that affect both our being and the outside world. Strong emotions like love, gratitude, and compassion are waves that come from our body and mind, affecting everything around us. When we feel anger, envy, or fear, we produce a denser, heavier frequency, which negatively impacts both our bodies and our surroundings. A study by the HeartMath Institute shows that the human heart creates an electromagnetic field that surrounds the body and can be detected meters away. This field changes based on our emotional state. Emotions like love and appreciation create a harmonious and clear vibration, while stress and anxiety create a chaotic and dissonant field. The HeartMath Institute suggests that developing higher emotions not only balances our system, but also positively affects those around us. Thus, emotions are a type of vibrational signature that we constantly emit. When we are in a state of joy or compassion, our vibrational field harmonizes with the universe's energy, attracting experiences and people with similar vibrations. The law of vibration is closely connected to the well-known law of attraction, almost as if the law of attraction comes from it. Understanding this is key to getting what one desires. Developing high-frequency emotions like love, gratitude, and compassion changes our vibrational field and puts us in tune with a more harmonious reality. When we choose positive thoughts and self-care practices, our personal vibration matches the universe's higher vibrations. This is the Hermetic principle of self-mastery. By controlling our internal vibrational field, we control our destiny. As within, so without. As we raise our vibration, our perception broadens and intuition becomes sharper. Intuition is a way to receive information beyond logical thought. In high vibrational states, the brain produces theta waves linked to deep relaxation and a level of consciousness that allows for intuitive understanding. Spiritually, the more we increase our frequency, the more we connect with the universe's waves. Just like a radio station needs to be tuned to receive a specific signal, our mind and spirit need to vibrate at a harmonious frequency to pick up messages and intuitions from subtler levels. Practices like silent meditation and being present help quiet mental noise and stabilize internal frequency, making room for intuition and clarity to appear. These moments allow deep understanding to come up on its own, showing truths and directions that would otherwise stay hidden from conscious awareness. Love is widely recognized in many traditions as the highest frequency a human can have. When we feel love, not conditional love or attachment, but universal unconditional love, our cells, thoughts, and emotions vibrate in harmony with divine energy. This state of love is described by mystics and spiritual seekers as the experience of oneness, where the illusion of separation fades and we feel united with everything around us. Psychologist David Hawkins, in his study of consciousness levels, also emphasized that the vibration of love can change an entire life experience. He defined love as a powerful frequency that removes fear and can literally heal both the person who emits it and the environment around them. From the Hermetic viewpoint, when we vibrate in love, we combine our individual energy with the creative energy, bringing light and healing not only to ourselves, but also to the collective. One practice that raises our vibration to the level of love is practicing compassion. By directing feelings of love and understanding toward all beings, including ourselves, we break free from low-frequency patterns like judgment and anger, creating a vibrational field where the divine can appear. Forgiving, for example, is one of the quickest ways to raise our vibration, as it releases heavy emotional burdens and opens us to the frequency of love. At the highest levels of vibrational elevation, many people report experiencing states of oneness. This is the moment when, through deep meditation, spiritual ecstasy, or practices like yoga and qigong, we connect to a cosmic vibration where the idea of self and other disappears. In Hermetic philosophy, this experience is described as returning to the source, where the individual sees themselves as an inseparable part of the whole. This experience leads to deep peace known as samadhi, the state of complete harmony with the universal vibrational flow. By raising our personal vibration, we contribute to the collective consciousness's vibrational increase. This concept, known as the morphic field by Rupert Sheldrake, suggests that each individual's actions, emotions, and intentions affect the vibration of the whole. When we vibrate in peace and compassion, we are literally adding these qualities to the collective field, affecting those around us and creating a more harmonious vibrational atmosphere. The role of raising the collective vibration is a spiritual duty and a service as we become channels for divine energy on earth. As taught by mystics and sages, when we raise our own frequency, we become a light that inspires and awakens others. Someone summarized this idea by saying, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." Thus, our spiritual mission is to raise our personal vibration, and by doing so, we contribute to a more peaceful, loving, and connected world. Applying the law of vibration in everyday life. Now that we know we have the power to change our reality by adjusting our own frequency, the next step is to learn how to use this knowledge in practice. Here are a few simple methods. Mindful words and thoughts. Our words and thoughts shape the type of vibration we send out. Each negative thought, each critical word emits a dense vibration that affects our physical and mental health, as well as our environment. Developing positive speech and a constructive mindset increases our vibration. Meditation practice. Meditation is a practice that allows us to adjust and raise our personal vibration. This daily habit creates a mental and physical balance, harmonizing the vibrations of both body and mind. Connecting with nature. Nature has pure and balanced vibrations. Walking through a forest, lying on the sand, or diving into the ocean aligns our frequency with these natural energies. Many spiritual traditions recommend contact with nature as a way to heal and balance energy. Diet and physical health. What we eat directly affects our vibration. Vegetable foods like fresh fruits and vegetables have a higher frequency than processed and industrial products. Taking care of our health through mindful eating keeps us in higher states of frequency. By developing positive thoughts, pure emotions, and a connection with the higher self, we vibrate in harmony with creation. This is the true essence of the spiritual path, raising our vibration until it matches that of the cosmos, allowing us to experience unity, universal love, and connection with everything. May we remember in every thought and action that we are made of the same rhythm that moves the stars, of the same breath that gave life to the world. Thank you for watching.